It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 25. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed.
Because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That third down conversion good for 23. On 1st and 10, Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. To throw again on 2nd down, Cousins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw got him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Cousins on 4th down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Play action now, Cousins. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it's going to be 2nd down. To the air again, it's Cousins. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Up and good for Santoso. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Love looking to throw it. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
13 yards, 1st down, Packers. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Love, they go play action now. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Gardner. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Play fake. Here's Love. Rolling to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Love. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
On 2nd down, Cook. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Out to his left. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Cousins. And complete, right side to Cook. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Cousins gives way to Cook. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
That's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and handling a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now a give running right, it's Cook. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and 1 situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Ryan Santoso on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. Up and good for Santoso. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach perturbed his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
The Love's throw brought in by Watson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Play action this time with Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Rashawn Gary, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Now Charles dealing with a 4th and long. He'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets stumped on his backside.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Off the play fake, Love. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gardner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. And they're going to speed things up here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll complete this one to Watson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Again, it's Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire time.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the top rope there for the completion. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8 to throw. Cousins. And Cook has it left side. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now this offense comes back out on the field. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position. A touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally when you have...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Cousins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are right back in this football game. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the move to his left. Completes it again to Dobbs. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Jabari Zuniga with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Love steps away. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Love from the gun on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Here we go.
Love looking to throw. Got Dobbs over the middle. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Jones. And he'll take this one in for a touchdown. Jones, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point. And then their defense has to hold up there.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Very important extra point there. Up and good. And that is going to put it on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. So Cousins and the Vikings down 7-6. Less than 90 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone. It's 2 points and also a 2-score advantage as the lead swells to 9. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Cousins to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Cousins. Able to find Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A 1st down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. Cousins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Pass complete. It's Hockenson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Cousins again. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, Cousins to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. From the 45 on 2nd down, Cousins. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Again, it's Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
And just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm putting a bad movie on, but they did it together, didn't they? Fell off of each other, every big